Of Thursday, May 4th, 2022. Do, 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 do.
Hey, Soka, that's why Jean-Luc's a wallet, lost jawlogs and white timbers. And Shaka, I see who's on his army. Yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall. Ha 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 ha. But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jawlogs and white timbers. They're falling again. Good night, Eladril. We love you. Dathan has left the planet. PM, the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet, pour water, tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause folding and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay our head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all. Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdyest items and chess tools breaking. Pickaxe and poop while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. Then I'll click crafting quick, anvil time, enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in random chests with care. I'll tour my winery, I know there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swears, not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode. I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
What? That's not the right song.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. 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 Just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawl out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight y'all are my live streaming audience. We did a very successful stream earlier today, so we are actually now $30 away from our next Face Gamer expansion milestone. That's right, with me, the Beetlejost, with the Beetle most. I'm just making an extra lavish beacon holder here, as I deserve, much like those $50 milestones. You know, never sell yourself short, kids. So anyway, we're here playing some of this game. Gonna put some blocks in the thing. Yeah, let's block. Everybody feeling good about blocks today? Hope you are. If you're not feeling good about blocks in the chat, I hope your day improves, because that's what we're doing here today. We are block feeling. We're all about blocky positivity here, I guess you could say. Okay, so we're just gonna make this extra special beacon that has nothing to do with any data packs on the server or any glitches that DocM has discovered or anything like that. Oh, you can't see my facial expressions because the camera is too small. That's okay. The camera will get larger when we hit our next face camera expansion milestone. That's fine now. That's fine. Okay. There we go. That's looking good. So now we need to go ahead and throw one of these in here. Very classy. Actually, wait. Let's go get something else. Because we can. Our friend Cubfan is going to be logging on in a little bit, and we're going to have a Pharaoh showdown in the TCG arena. But it's not time for that yet, so don't get ahead of yourselves, okay? It's not time yet. Calm down. I think you can use gold in these. Look at that beacon. That's looking pretty good, right? You think of like, wow, what a... I don't know if you can improve that. Boom! Improvement. Look at that. We are just improving this beacon all over the place. Just absolutely fantastic beacon design. Wow, I could actually put 2 more on each side even if I so chose it. Which I do. Haha. Take that, people who hate beacons. Okay, so we've got our extra special beacon set up now. I forgot to actually give it any enchantments or whatever, so, we also need to lay our heads down and dream over here before it gets actually dark. Alrighty, okay, so here we go. So we're going to put these in here, and we're going to set this to haste 2. Because we got a lot of trees to chop down while we wait for Cub. And this is obviously the single most efficient way to do it, is with an extra snazzy beacon. You know, you need to have a certain amount of razzmatazz to your beacons, you know? You don't want any bland beaks. That's no good. Nobody wants that. Tenthids says, it still says setting up Scream. Well, you know, let me fix that real quick. It does still say setting up Scream. That's because I haven't finished setting up the Scream yet. We need, you know, we just finished our beacon. That was one thing that we needed to do to get people screaming about how much razzmatazz everything has here. But, you know, the next thing we need to do is we need to remind people that this is a, what do you call it, viewer-supported stream. And, you know, we're 30 away from our next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So that's the thing. Hey, Lizzie, I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Unless you're in, like, somewhere that it's morning, in which case I hope you're having a fantastic morning. I'm not sure how much faster this actually is in terms of, like... It feels like these are not, like, breaking as quickly as the stone does with the haste 2. Just eyeballing it. I don't know. What do you think? Is this making things faster, y'all? The beacons... Is the beacon helping? I don't know if I can tell anymore. Is it funny? I invited Jevin if he wants to come to the Cub Fan TCG thing. Is it funny if when Cub shows up, I scream like, something like, oh no, the curse was real. Oh no, Jevin, it's a mummy. The curse was real after all. Professor Asuma was right. The curse was real. We have to run! And then I just, like, fly really hard into a wall and set off a, what do you call it? Totem. Is that funny? I feel like we can workshop that. We're gonna workshop that one. Anybody has any feedback, feel free to provide that in the Twitch, YouTube, or Discord chats. We got 3 chats open tonight. We are streaming simultaneously on Twitch, YouTube, and joehills.net/live. joehills.net/live is still a work in progress, but if your office or place of business does not allow YouTube or Twitch, you know, that might be available. Which is a direct video feed. It's like a copy of the, it's kind of like a raw data feed. So, yeah, it's got some issues, but it's better than nothing, maybe. It's gonna be a wild weekend here in Nashville. We got all sorts of stuff happening. There's live wrestling. There's a Taylor Swift concert. There's like some sort of running event. One of my friends sent us a list of all the stuff happening in Nashville to like this weekend, and it's like stupid. It's stupid how many things are on here. There's a craft fair. There's a soccer game. The Sevier Park Festival. There's Cinco de Mayo events. There's a race at the Nashville Super Speedway. The Craft Brewers Association's meeting at Music City Center. 4 shows of Disney's Aladdin at TPAC. Trevor Noah is doing 3 shows at the Ryman. Let's see. U.S. Kickboxing Nationals are at the fairgrounds. Marathon Music Works is hosting Emo Night. Emo Night the same weekend as Trevor Noah and Taylor Swift. Can you imagine? There's Kentucky Derby parties. Nashville Wellness Festival. A wine festival. Basically, it's expected there's an extra 464,000 people in Nashville this weekend for all of this stuff. It's going to be a kind of a busy, busy weekend. Why is Nashville so busy? We're one of America's top tourist destinations. We might see a mummy later if we go visit the Pharaoh's tomb. We're actually waiting for our good pal Cub Fan, who will be joining us sometime within the next hour and a half. Cub had a previous engagement. He wasn't sure how long that was going to run, which is why, luckily, I need a bajillion pieces of plywood for my pinball machine anyway. So, here we go. Miss Weaver says, seems like a good weekend to hole up at home. Yeah. I've got a lot of, like, around the apartment stuff to do. Hey, it's Cub Van. Howdy, Cub. When should I swing by the pyramid? The improvements aren't spoiler. Are they? The improvements. Improvement. Should be good in about 10 minutes. Awesome. See you in 10. It's 8:42 now, so at 8:52 we're gonna go hang out with Cub and challenge him with our Pharaoh challenging TCG deck. Cub's episode is out. Oh, he shows the improvements in the episode. Awesome. I wasn't sure when that went live. Because he made some improvements to the arena in advance of the finale. Which might be spoilers. Does it say who's in the finale in Cub's episode? Oh, I guess it would be in Doc's episode that came out today, too. That must be why Doc rushed out an episode all of a sudden. Did Doc rush out an episode so he could show his Etho fight? Okay, cool. Because that's really his and Etho's prerogative for when that becomes public knowledge. Okay. How many more months do I think HermitCraft Season 9 will continue for? I think it's likely to go into early 2024. That's how I'm pacing my season, and how everybody else is pacing theirs. So... That was a beehive. Whoops. Does this thing have Silk Touch on it? Okay, thank goodness. I almost had a bunch of angry bees. That was terrifying. Another bee. The Davio says it's a lot further out than I was expecting. Well, do you have any idea how long Decked Out 2 is going to take to be fully, like, all 4 levels complete? Here's the thing, is the way that like Minecraft and YouTube work. If you don't restart your season far enough before Christmas, a Christmas break will kill all your momentum for the season. So you want to wait until after Christmas to launch a new season. Basically, if you're not going to restart by August, don't restart until January. Or you're going to have, like, all sorts of problems with people's schedules and stuff. Okay, we're at 8:45, so we've got 7 minutes till we have to go catch up with Cub. Nope, now 6, because it's now 8:46. Okay, we're going to replant the saplings that we gathered here. How do you like my beacon? Anybody who's just coming in. I got tired of all those beacons that look like ziggurats, so I made mine very festive. Kara K says, I love that bacon. Thank you, Kara K. Okay. Unlimited Creativity says, my neighbor is going to one of the Taylor Swift concerts in Nashville this weekend, and I live in Canada. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and, We're screaming because we're gonna play a TCG with Cub Fan. Hey, once I start recording with Cub, I'm gonna turn off the camera for a little bit. So if you want to tip and see it get bigger or whatever, we're 30 away from the first face camera expansion milestone of the stream. Tips are welcome via PayPal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are 5 minutes from turning off the camera for as long as this card game takes, though. That's not the... Where's the deck-ready cards? Trade-ready hermits. So here's the challenge. It's the find my cards before I play a card game challenge. Woo. Okay. Cards. Cards. I think it's in the Speedrunner deck workshop box, but let's go ahead and find out. Okay, this, I believe, was my... Yeah, this is my box for facing against Cub. Let's make sure we have 42 cards. It's tournament ready. Following the 3... Yep, okay, so we definitely have 42 cards there. Oops. Okay, so I think for this joke to work, we need to have the rockets in our primary hand. We're going to go ahead and switch over once we fly this way. Okay. I believe... Oh, wait. Yeah, I gotta... Do you hear that sound? That might be the sound of an imminent Pharaoh challenge. I was just over here. I was gonna rub Sadako's axolotl head for good luck, but it might be time to face off against Cub Fan, if that's what that horn means. Where is Cub? He has been busy redecorating his arena, which is gonna be the host of our first ever TCG championship, Etho versus XB Crafty. I think that's what the C stands for. Who can tell? Who can tell? But we are going to go see Cub, and hopefully this time we will beat him at a children's card game. I keep hearing his little horn, but I don't know where he is. Oh my god, it's a mummy! It's a mummy! Get out! Get out! It's haunted! It's haunted! There's a mummy! Ah! Oh,
hello, Joe.
Cub. Hi, Cub.
That was quite the experience you had there, man. You had like out of body experience, man.
The ceiling is a lot less. It looks like a star field, but you can't actually escape.
Exactly. You can never escape the pyramid.
Well, I suppose that I could try to challenge you to a children's card game in exchange for a escape and maybe a trophy.
Indeed you can. Indeed you can. The TCG Pyramid Badge, which I wear upon my head, is the prize.
My head is so empty right now. So, yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do this thing, Joe. Let's do this thing.
This time I'm going to play on this side.
By the way, Joe, I want to point out we're playing on the championship floor. This is an exclusive floor for the Pyramid, for the TCG Championship, but we're testing it out.
Oh, yeah,
Giving it a go beforehand.
We got to make sure that this is Etho and XB Crafted ready, you know? I heard one time Etho went to a hotel and the carpet wasn't okay, and he ripped it all up, and people were like, did somebody die on that carpet? Are you destroying evidence? And he said, no, it's just unacceptably poor quality. He cannot stand shoddy workmanship when it comes to a weave of a carpet.
That is an incredible story. It does not sound true, but I hope it is, because that would be awesome if it was. Anyways, we're ready, Joe. Are you set?
I'm all set. I got all my cards in there.
TCG. Easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. TCG, baby, you and me.
Woo. You and me, Joe. Let's go. Let's do this. It's us. I don't have a valid hand, unfortunately.
Oh, my hand is so valid. I am ready to
Gotcha.
rock and or roll.
Okay, I'm putting my stuff back in here. You can take a look if you want, but you obviously already know the deck. 'cause it's the
Yeah,
exact
I
same
have
deck.
seen the whole deck before, but okay. No surprises.
Okay, re-rolling. All right, there we go. We got a valid hand now. Very good, very good. And I believe you're up first, Joe. So,
Oh,
best of luck.
Yeah, good luck
Best
to
of
you,
luck.
Pharaoh Cub.
Thank you, sir.
I'm
Thank
going
you.
to taunt you with your mortal form over here.
Aha, I see. The only one who can defeat me is myself. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Deserves a toot of the horn there, I think.
There we go.
All right, I am going to bring out a Mortal Cub. 290 health. This is the balanced variety. And I will attach a card to Cub. And then I will pass the turn to you since it's first turn.
Alrighty. I will go ahead and reveal 2 more hermits, both AFK, double Jevin all the way. What does it mean? Anything other than your defeat? Unlikely. So here we go. We got 2 Jevins ready to rock and or roll. We got Cub Fan wearing armor over a lab coat in a unfortunately American style, and we have a speedrunner item attached to him. I can't actually attack
Gotcha.
this turn, can I? Oh wait, maybe I can.
You can.
I
Yeah,
think
you
I'm
can.
gonna dash for 40,
Dash for 40.
and then
Alright.
I'm going to eat this popcorn, and then eat this
Good
additional
choice.
popcorn. Well, I'm not hungry yet.
Good choice.
And then I
good
will draw a
choice.
card and end my turn.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Well, Joe, you've had your fun. You've had your fun. Apparently, Scar is also having fun dropping in refreshments from the sky. That's awesome.
Scar! It's good times with Skyar. Or is that a thing? Sky? Is it Scar?
This is an automatic pumpkin dispenser.
You're
Please enjoy.
not fooling anybody, man. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. All right, I'm going to play myself. The Pharaoh has arrived, Joe Hills. The
Oh,
Pharaoh has
no!
arrived.
Scar, you gotta come witness this. Put the N in pumpkin and come inside.
I like these refreshments coming from the sky, though. This is a nice touch. Imagine if this happened in real life.
Oh, I know.
Refreshments just rain down from the sky. That'd be
Well,
great.
so that's the thing, though, is I don't know, like if those fancy boxes at hockey games, maybe this is just how that works.
Maybe, yeah, they just rain in refreshments from above. True.
Oh,
I've
could
always
be.
wanted to sit in a box seat. Always look fun, you know. They get the big chairs, refreshments, a bathroom of their own.
Hey,
High life, I'll
yeah.
tell you that.
we should totally, like, we should talk to these talent agencies who are always like, you guys should play games or whatever. It's like, you guys should hook us up with a box at a hockey game.
Yeah, why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
doesn't hurt
All
to
right, I've
ask.
attached an item.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna attack with the Vex Magic for 70. Minus 20 is 50 on the active cub.
From 260, 210 remains on the active cub there.
I'm gonna eat some popcorn. Delicious, delicious.
Okay. I am going to attach an iron armor to this Jevin. I'm going to attach a double speedrunner item on this Cub fan. And then I am going to attack with Let's Go for 100 damage
Let's go.
even on your active
All right.
Cub fan.
Very good.
And then I will draw a card and end my turn.
Very good. Cub goes down to 150. All right, all right. I'm going to grab a balanced item, put it on the Pharaoh.
Uh-oh. I've seen where that goes, and I don't like it.
It is very good. It is very good, Joe. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And then I will attack once more with Vex Magic for 70. Minus the 20 is 50 on the active cub.
50
The mortal cub.
from 210, 160 remains on the mortal cub. I am going to use a splash potion of poison on the mortal cub fan, infusing
Aha.
his veins with what's probably, I don't know, spider bile or something. I don't know if we
Yep.
actually know what kind of poison it is in Minecraft. And then I'm going to
This is
attack him
true.
with Let's Go for 100 even.
Let's go. So that's 120. So he goes down to 30, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy that.
That's a rough one. That's a rough one.
Then I will draw a
So-
card and end my turn.
Very good.
Oh, wait.
I
Goes in the Discord.
will go ahead and put another... you know what? Actually, before I do that, let's bring out Speedrunner Cub
Oh
at 260 health. He's very quick, but not
no!
quite as quick as the
Clearly.
Pharaoh. And I'm going to put a balanced item on the Pharaoh, powering him up. Then I will swap to the Pharaoh and enter.
Okay. In honor of our visitor, the Scar in the Sky, I will give a golden apple treat to this Cub fan here as well. It is not fair for me to hog all of those delicious, delicious snacks, bringing him back to 260. That's right, a full health, fully loaded, armored speedrunner Cub fan coming at you with "Let's go" for 100
Let's
damage.
go for 100. All right. All right.
And then I
This
draw a
brings
card
that
and end my turn.
200 health. All right. All right. Oh, and I take 20 from on the AFK with the poison.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Goes down to 10. All right. Okay. Yeah. I am going to attach a speedrunner item to this cub. And I'm going to attack with Shibalba for 80 minus the armor is 60 to the active cub.
Okay.
And then I will roll for Shibalba, which misses. Dang.
Boom.
Hoping that would hit. I was hoping that would hit.
From
So then I
260 to 100 remain.
pass the turn. Pass the turn.
All right, I will attach this single speedrunner item to the AFK Jevin here. And
good.
then I will attack the Pharaoh once more for an even hundo with "Let's go."
All right. All right. Dropping him down to 100.
And that will also cause a poison death for that one.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe
it
it'll
will.
just cause a poison nap. He's
A
sleeping.
poison nap.
He's sleeping with poison in his veins.
Are you kidding me? He's dead. He's dead, Joe. You've killed him.
Oh no, I hope no one wraps him in mummy fabric and then he comes back as a pharaoh, because that would be bad for me. But you know what's great for me is I think I get to press this prize card and victory point button. What?
Yes, indeed. There you go.
And then I will also
Well
draw
done.
a card and end my turn.
All right. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in another speedrunner cub fan. 260 health. And I am going to attach another item to this speedrunner cub. And let's see, I'm at full there. So I'm going to have to switch off of the Pharaoh to this cub. And end the turn.
All right. Okay, so I am going to attach an iron armor to this Jevin down here.
Very
I
good.
am going to use a bow to attack the Pharaoh, bringing him down to 60 health, while using "Let's go" to attack the active cub for 100.
Very good. Very good.
And then I will discard the bow, draw a card, and end my turn.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see. I think what I will do... I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to use flint and steel to burn contents of my hand. There we go. Get those out of there. And then we'll do 3 cards. Okay, let's see. Okay. And then I will attack with dash for 40 Minus the armor is 20 on the active cub.
That leaves the active cub with 180 health.
Correct. And then I will end my turn.
I've heard folks say you should bow to the pharaoh, but you know what? I just brought a couple bows instead. So that's going to
Aha.
be 40 damage to the pharaoh while I attack with Let's Go on the active cub once more. And
Very
then
good. Down
I
to
will draw a card
20.
and end my turn.
I see. And then, yeah, 100 on this guy. Down to 60. Bam. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. So, I think what I will do here, what to do here. Let's Okay, I'm going to bring out another pharaoh, AFK. There we go. Then I will attach an item to this pharaoh. I will put some armor on this pharaoh. Then I will I will heal for 60 with this instant health 2 potion.
On which hermit there?
I'm going to heal on I'm going to heal on this cub up here.
Bold choice.
Going up to 120. And then I will switch to this pharaoh. And then turn.
I will affix a single speedrunner item to this Jevin here. And then I will attack with Cub Fan's Let's Go for 100 damage minus the diamond armor. How much does that absorb there, Cub?
30.
30. So that is 70 damage total against the active pharaoh. And then I
Very
draw a
good.
card and end my turn.
All right. Very good, very good. All right, I think what I will do here, I will... Let's see. I think my move here is going to be simply attack with Tarjay for 50 against the active cub. Minus the armor is 30 total damage to the cub.
Bringing him down to 150.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty, this Cub fan here is going to yell, "Let's go!" while throwing some TNT your way for a total of 160 minus 30 for your armor, meaning 130 damage, dropping you from 230 health down to an even 100. I discard the TNT, I draw a card, and I end my turn.
Very nice, very nice. All right, I will attach Speedrunner to Cub Fan. I will then play a golden apple. And I'm going to play that on... What am I going to play this on? I'm going to play this on the Pharaoh.
Which pharaoh?
This Pharaoh right here.
Active pharaoh, got it.
The active Pharaoh. Bringing him back up to 200 health. Then I will attack again with Tarjay for 30 total on the active cub.
Active Cub's down to 120 here. Alrighty, I'm going to have the active cub attack with Let's Go on the active pharaoh for 100, minus 30 for the armor, so that's 70 damage.
Very good. Very good. So down to 130.
I draw a card and end my turn.
All right. Gonna attach a speedrunner item to this cub. And I will attack again with Tarjay for another 30 total damage to the active cub.
Alrighty, that brings active cub down to 90 here.
Very good, very good.
All right, the active cub is going to attack with Let's Go for 100 minus 30, so that's 70 to the active pharaoh. I draw a
All
card
right.
and end my turn.
70, so it goes down from 130 to 60. 60 health. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to... I can't do that, actually. I think I have to, though. Yeah, well... Yeah, it's 90. Switch to that cub. Decisions here, Joe. Tough decisions. I think what I'm going to do... I will... Yeah, I think I gotta do this. Alright, so I will Curse of Vanishing your iron armor.
Alrighty. Kaplowy, it's discarded. Like,
Alright, and
discard
then
is
I
in
will-
disbox.
There you go. I will attack with Tarjay for 50 on the cub.
Ouch, that brings the active cub fan down to a mere 40 health.
Alright, alright.
That mortality, that heartbeat pulsing in his ears. He strikes once more with Let's Go for 100 damage against the active pharaoh, slaying him and then withdrawing in favor of the Jevin below.
Well done, well done.
So I will award myself another victory point and card here,
Very good, very good. You got me on the ropes, Joe.
and then I will draw a card and
got me
end
on
my
the
turns.
Okay. Let's see. I need to bring somebody in. So... I am... gonna bring in this cub. I'm gonna then put... netherite armor on that cub. I will attack with Let's Go for 100.
Alrighty, minus
On
20
Jevin.
from the armor. So
Yep.
Jevin is down to 220 then.
Correct. And I pass the turn.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna go
And
ahead.
I'm gonna also switch. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, using the Let's Go power?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place a third third item on Jevin, unlocking his peace out attack. I
Very good.
am also going to add a AFK Cub fan and another you know what? Let's have an AFK Jevin as well up here. So we
Very
got
good, very good.
260 and 300 health for each of those. Whoops. And then the active Jevin is going to attack with Peace Out for 90 damage on
Okay.
the active Cub fan. I will draw
Very
a
good.
card and end my turn.
Okay, so 90 damage So 260 from that is 170. And then I have to switch, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Okay, so I'm switching to that cub fan. I'm going to attach a speedrunner item to this one. And then... Yep, I'm going to attack with let's go for 100. And I'm going to stay on this cub.
Alrighty, from to 2080 means that 140 remains. On account of the armor there. Alrighty, I'm going to equip a double speedrunner item to the Jevin at the bottom there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack once more with Peace Out for 90 minus your armor.
All right, so that's 50. Goes down to 70. Yep.
And then I will draw a card and end my turn.
All right. Very good. I will attach another speedrunner item to this cub, and also I have to switch, don't I? Because the Peace Out.
You do.
Okay. All right, so I'm switching to that cub.
The Pharaoh at the bottom is also an option. You have a lot of options here.
Yeah, that one might not be the best one for this. So then I will attack with let's go for 100 on the Jevin.
Alrighty. So with the armor reducing that to 80 from 140, 60 remains.
Mm-hmm. And then, let's see. Do I want to swap here? Your board here. I'm gonna stay in as this cub. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in as this cub.
Alrighty. Well, as I'm looking at this here, I think the soundest thing to do is going to be to attach another double speedrunner item to this Jevin down here, as well as swap to him instead of attacking. Then I will draw a card and end my turn.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's see. So I will attack with let's go for 100.
Alrighty. Bringing Jeff here down to 220.
Yes, indeed. And swap here. No, I'm going to stay here.
Alrighty, I'm going to attach this additional speedrunner item to AFK Cub Fan up there. And then, in the meantime, I'm going to attack with Peace Out with the active Jevin on the active Cub for 90 damage, leaving 80 remaining, and forcing you to swap out.
80 remain. And then I swap to this Cub.
Then I draw a card and end my turn.
Not looking good for me, Joe. It's not looking good.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. I'm going to attack with let's go for 100 plus a TNT on that Jevin. That's 160 minus 20 is 140 in total.
Alrighty, then 60 remain here.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, boy.
And then I'm going to stay here.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm going to use a composter to discard 2 cards that I don't even know why they're in my deck at this point. I'm going to issue 1 card, issue 2 cards. Obviously, I can't use those this turn, but, you know, I'll have them assuming that we go more than 1 round here. And then yeah, if I attack your active hermit with peace out for 90, your armor is gonna eat 40 of that, so that leaves you taking 50 damage with 20 health left, and forced to swap to a different hermit.
Correct. So yeah, 40 it absorbs 40, so it's 50 damage, so 20 left. Yep. Then I gotta swap to another hermit. And so I will swap to this cub.
Wait, real quick, I had 220 health before you hit me with peace out, or let's go, and the TNT. So that was 160 from 220. I might actually have 80 health left with the armor.
Let's see, so 140 would go through from 220.
Yeah, so it was 220.
Yeah, so it's 80,
So,
right?
okay. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at the health in my hand thinking, like, I think I did that math wrong. Sorry about that, Cub.
No, no worries, no worries. Okay, so then for my turn.
Wait,
I
I
will
don't.
bring
Did I
in-
draw a card in my turn? I don't think I did. Cause yeah.
Oh no, not yet.
Now it's back
Not
to you.
yet. I will bring in a balance cube to 90. Attach a balanced item. And then I will attack with Let's Go for 100, which
Alrighty.
slays Jevin.
That's So he's dead either way, even with that health inaccuracy. So I discard
Yep.
1 Jevin, 1 iron armor, and 2 double speedrunner items.
Correct. Then I will, with the Let's Go, I will swap to this cub fan.
Okay, and I will bring out.
Get a
Do I
point.
want to bring this cub fan out? No, that's a bad idea. I will bring
And
out this
past
cub
you.
fan. Alrighty. So I am going to attach a speedrunner item to this cub fan here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will attack with Let's Go and a TNT for 160. I take 20 damage myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I swap out that cub, who's going to go AFK, in favor of this one up here. I discard the TNT. And then I draw a card and end my turn.
Okay. Very good. Very good. I am going to attach a speedrunner item to this cub. Then I will attack with Vex Magic for 70 on the active cub.
Alrighty, that leaves the active cub over here with 190 remaining.
Alright, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. I will go ahead and place this common Wells on the board AFK so he can witness what happens next. And then
Very
I
good.
will use a common bow, my third and final bow, to take
Got him.
out the Pharaoh here.
Well done, Joe. Well done.
Which I believe
Hit the button.
is going to
Hit the
award me
button.
with some fireworks. Woo!
Congrats, Joe. Today you've transcended into the realm of the gods. Congratulations, Joe. The badge is now yours. And if you will follow me, Joe, with the head on,
Sure.
follow me this way. I have to show you the secret area, which you saw me emerge from earlier, so not really so secret, but yeah.
Yeah,
You-
I'm gonna fly up there.
There you go. Yeah, that works too.
Okay,
That works too.
so where is it?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Follow this way. Follow this way. This is a secret, exclusive locker room only for members who have defeated the Pharaoh. So
Wait,
check
really?
this out. Check this out.
Oh,
You swim in.
you swim in.
Yeah. So underneath, I'll show you. It's very exclusive. Very exclusive. Down here, and just swim forward. Make sure you're not touching the ground when you like sprint forward. Very tricky. It's very tricky.
Yeah, this is
Get it? jumping in and swim. Oh, you can try that
I'm
too.
trying.
There you go. Yeah. Oh,
It is not. It doesn't help that I can't see with the pumpkin on my head.
oh yeah. Maybe take the pumpkin off temporarily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Fly on up here. Fly on up here. Yeah.
So, okay.
So right when you first get in, you want to try and swim. Yep. There you go. There you
Ooh,
go.
Okay,
You
it's
got
working.
it. You got it. Nice. 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 Nice.
Ooh.
So this is your area. You can also write your tale of defeating me here in this book.
Ooh, it looks like only Vintage Beef has written a tale so far.
That's it. And you also get exclusive access to these locker rooms on the sides. There's some fun things you can do in here. You can play some
soft.
note blocks. You can sleep. There's beverages in here. There's also like secret exits out down into other parts of the pyramid and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, wow, that is classy.
And there's another one on the other side, Joe. So these are yours. You can ring the bells in here, let people know you're in here, and yeah, these are all your accommodations now. So congratulations, Joe.
I feel duly congratulated. Thank you, Pharaoh Cub, for bestowing upon me this great honor indeed.
Thank you, Joe, and well played. Well played. The adjustments you made, excellent. You are now walking amongst the gods.
Woo!
Congratulations. Congratulations. Fantastic, Joe. That was a great match. That was a
Thanks,
great
Cub.
match.
Thanks. Yeah, good game, man. I'm probably gonna
Yeah,
cut
I
it when
thought
I
you-
yelled woo, but
Yep, that's perfect, man. So to
How do
get
you-
out,
yeah,
what
I was
you do,
gonna say, how does this work?
there is a process. This was very difficult to fit into the pyramid, but you click this. That sends you into swim mode. Then you need
Uh-huh.
to hold back and left at the same time
Oh, great.
to exit backwards.
Okay. Wow.
There you go.
That did work.
Ta-da!
Ta-da. Thank you.
Sweet, sweet. Yeah, well played, man. I think your adjustments to the deck were pretty good. I think you made a few.
Yeah. One of the big
Small
ones
adjustments.
was I swapped out Wells's for the Prankster Grians because I could attack with Chivalry for 40 damage, even though I didn't put any builder items in my deck.
I see.
And
Yeah.
so the plan was that I would basically go back to only having speedrunner item cards, so I wouldn't have that split between the two.
Gotcha.
But I ended up not needing the wells anyway. Did you actually have lava? I had like 2 buckets of water in my deck because I couldn't remember if you had lava.
Yeah. That's one of the. I didn't draw it, but I do
Okay.
have it.
Okay, so that wasn't a complete waste. That's what I ended up composting.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks, Cub. Let's go ahead.
That was
Did
a
you
great
click
match, man, yeah.
end game and reset?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Should be everything. I think I got 42 for me. Yep, got him. Very good. Very good. Congratulations. Hopefully you have a good spot to display it in your base or whatever you want to do with it, or wear it as a hat even.
Yeah. I was probably just gonna wear it as a hat. I actually I put down my warden thing somewhere and I don't remember where. So
Ah.
yeah,
very good.
I will have to get some sort of data pack so I don't see the pumpkin skin.
Yeah. The no pumpkin pack is really good for that. It helps out a lot.
Where is that on the Vanilla Tweaks website or is that somewhere else? Or is it a mod or a data pack?
It's a resource pack. Yeah.
Resource pack.
Called. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. It is.
Thank you, Cub.
No pumpkin vanilla tweaks. Yeah, it's vanilla tweaks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me if that's the case
Vanilla
then
tweaks.
yeah.
All right, Joe. Well played, man.
Yep, you too, Cub.
I have
Good
to
game.
go, but
Alright. Yeah, thanks for
farewell,
making time to
and
play.
yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Definitely.
Cheers, and are you gonna join the championship match whenever that is?
They haven't announced
Will
the
you be here?
time yet. It depends if it's like when I'm picking my kid up from school. Is kind of
Oh, okay, fantastic,
So,
fantastic. Hopefully,
I
you'll be able
intend
make it.
to attend if I can. Is the
Awesome.
short version because I can tell you put a
Awesome.
lot of work into this place. I'm very excited.
Yeah, it should be fun. There's some cool things that'll happen in the audience and stuff that yeah, you'll see. Anyways,
Mhm.
thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Cub.
Appreciate it, man.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit stop recording. That's the wrong thing. We're gonna hit stop recording. We're gonna take down the setting up scream text. We got some things we gotta process real quick. For example, Alberic tipped 20. Hey, thank you very much, Alberic, who writes "Go Joe Hills Go." I did indeed go. That puts us now 10 away from the next phase camera expansion milestone. Leslie Tippin 6 also says, let's go, Joe. That puts us 4 away from the next phase camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We're going to go check the Vanilla Tweaks website for the pumpkin thing. VanillaTweaks.net, resource packs. Oh, I hate the way that these things are. They don't start off expanded, so you can't command F4. Okay. What is it under? Utility, HUD, GUI, options back. There's like 800 things here. Parity, fixes, colorful slime. We just got to open all of them. And then unobtrusive, maybe. 3D. Okay. If we search for pumpkin. Translucent pumpkin overlay and no pumpkin overlay. So we want no pumpkin overlay. Download. Okay. Baka, Whites! Your deck will be popped off. That was a great match. Thanks, Drew Baka. I do what I can. Okay, so we got Vanilla Tweaks. Okay, so wait. We need to take the zip file. I hate the way that Tweaks things works. Okay, so resource packs, I need to hit Minecraft folder, maybe. Or edit instance. I don't know. Let's try Minecraft folder for this instance. Then resource packs. And then I guess we'll drag this Vanilla Tweaks in there. And then what is it? F3 and T to reload resource packs. And then we'll put that on our... Well, that wasn't it. Do you have to unzip the folder first? Is that it? Installation process. I gotta go into the settings menu. My goodness gracious alive. That seems broadly unnecessary. Yeah, hold on. I saw it. Options, resource packs. That's the one. Okay, we fixed it. Thank you. Thank you, Yergi. You are appreciated. Oh, yeah, the Beetlejuice is here. Yeah, if your name is a brand that I'm not getting paid sponsorship for, you're not going to be allowed to talk here. Okay. Let's see. We have wasted a lot of rockets earlier in the recording. Some of you may have seen. So we actually need to go get some more fireworks rockets out. Okay, here we go. So I think we kind of need to go... It would be... Hold on, I'm curious if there's a... Can you see the hidden way up into that room we found? Or the hidden exits or whatever. Could we ender pearl back up into those if we needed? Is that it? It was like one of these, I think. So where's the Joe Hills head? Is it? Oh, that's Ren Dog. He has similar glasses to me sometimes. I might be on the other side. Okay. Core concept. Oh, TCG Champions Club East. Okay, but the problem is we still don't have any ender pearls to teleport up in there, so we got to go up through the center. I think what we need to do is I don't know what the swim button is. What is the swim button? Is it control or shift? There it was. Hold on, we had it. I think it's control. Okay. So let's go put our story in this book here. Okay. I don't know what my sprint button is. I pressed W twice. Okay. So, Vintage Beef, the bearded wonder, is welcome to the legendary locker room by the Pharaoh. He defeated the Pharaoh with a clever combination of rare ethos and builder hermits. Joe Hills broke the curse of the Pharaoh. Is it AO? Pharaoh. Gosh, I should learn how to spell. Joe Hills broke the curse of the Pharaoh on his second attempt to challenge him for his crown. Can I make my entry a poem? Yeah, I could. Okay. By sacrificing his own, by sacrificing himself and totemically by dashing himself against the walls of the arena and as sacrifice before totemically returning to claim his victory. Yeah, I think that was good. So let's go ahead and hit the start recording button again. We're going to turn off the camera real quick. HermitCraft Season 9, Episode 62, Segment Foxtrot. Is it 62? Might be 63. Whatever. Take 1. And action. I took some time to examine this book that Cub fan left for us. Page 1 details that Vintage Beef, the bearded wonder, is welcome to the legendary locker room by the Pharaoh. He defeated the Pharaoh with a clever combination of rare etho and builder hermits. See, that was smart Beef using cards instead of like a blood sacrifice to win. But if you recall how I entered the arena earlier, Joe Hills broke the curse of the Pharaoh on his second attempt to challenge him for his crown by dashing himself against the stone walls of the arena as sacrifice before totemically returning to claim his victory. Done. We don't want to sign that. We need to allow yet another player to challenge Cub. Luckily, I'm great at doors, so I can just hit that and... Ah, there it is. Woo, there it is. Anyway, we should probably be on our way. Time skip. Stop recording. Whew. Okay. Whew. That went way better than I was expecting. Let's turn the face camera back on. Went way better than I was expecting. Okay. That did also eat, like, all of my brain power. So I don't think we're going to be doing any advanced pixel art for the remainder of the stream or anything. I think we're going to continue harvesting some more birch for the time being. I might have nearly enough There's a lot of cross beams in here though that are not in yet though. And then there's a bunch of other support frames, and there's a bunch of birch that we need, and I don't want to have to be running back and forth. So let's go ahead and replant this. We do have our new beacon here looking good. Okay. Beacon. This is my brother Beacon. Beacon, this is Napoleon. He's a French general. Take him to the mall, or here's $20. Take him to the mall or something. I can't do it. I don't. It's been too long. It's been too long since I watched Bill and Ted. Hey, Mr. Hardluck. Glad you got that taken care of. Yeah, hopefully you start feeling better soon. Oh, we forgot to put our card game stuff back in the end chest. Oof, okay. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that next Friday morning. So I've been doing coffee streams on Friday morning where I play Minecraft while I like go through my emails and my correspondence with the other hermits about upcoming plans and stuff. And tomorrow I can't do that because I have a competing obligation. So I figured I should really double down next Friday. So let me post you a quick link to what I'm doing next Friday. We just posted a save the date announcement. So not tomorrow, but Friday, May 12th. Coming soon, Joe and Quinn Hills present The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom 2023 Mega Stream. Friday, May 12th, from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Help us reach our $2 billion tip fundraising goal to launch the next HBO. We've been brainstorming a lot. We're like, this is going to be a pretty big stream. People are hype about Zelda. People love the Joe and Quinn dynamic. So we were like, we should, instead of just saying like, well, if we get $180, maybe we'll do a song. We're like, no, let's shoot a little bit higher. I feel like if we got about $2 billion, we could launch our own prestige television network. So while we are playing Zelda, you can hear us chatting about some of the things that we might put on our own HBO, that sort of thing. We're also going to have the craft stream camera set up and a dry erase board. Quinn is going to be mapping out the progress and like keeping track of our quest objectives and things like that on the whiteboard, as well as our progress toward that $2 billion goal. We're going to have a thermometer, and, we can mark lines on that. We are also, because it's going to be a 6-hour stream, we're going to have a working lunch. I was talking to Quinn. We spent 2 hours brainstorming how to do this stream for next, Friday. Quill says, should I do a blind playthrough or watch Joe? Well, here's the thing is, if it's anything like Breath of the Wild, we'll pick one direction to head in, and then when you do your playthrough, you just head in the other. Zam says, Joe, HBO spent $2 billion on programming alone in 2017, let alone other costs. We didn't say it was going to be exactly as good as HBO. But we got to start somewhere. I feel like if you gave us $2 billion, we could take a good stab at it. But anyway, you'll get to hear our plans for launching our own prestige television network. We're also going to have a special oven cam. We're going to bake a pizza. And I figured out that we can have Quinn's phone FaceTime my iPad and then share the iPad with OBS, so that way neither of us have to watch the oven while the pizza's cooking. Y'all don't technically have to have that on screen, but I really don't want one of us to have to go babysit the while we make lunch. So yeah, it's gonna be a really fun stream. 2:30. Sorry, it's gonna start at 8:30 a.m. and run until 2:30 p.m. on May the 12th. That's the Friday that Zelda comes out. Mahi Zero Woe says, "Are you gonna sell an ad-free subscription that just shows ad for your own products?" No, we're gonna do so much better. We're gonna do so much better. B Dubs is here. What? Even in B Dubs. Oh, yeah. Also, y'all need to keep an eye out. If you haven't watched Doc's latest episode, you'll want to check out Doc's latest episode. You'll also want to keep an eye out for Grian's next episode, because Grian posted a message on the HermitCraft server earlier going, "Hey, is the server messed up? I think my portal's broken." And he posts a screenshot. And I'm like, "I don't know, man. That looks pretty targeted. Have you made any enemies lately?" So, hey, we were 4 away from the next face camera expansion milestone, and Unlimited Creativity just tipped 4, who says, "I don't have 2 billion, but here's $4 anyway." So here we go. Please direct your attention down here to slot 9, where I'm putting the hot in the hot bar. We got a song for this. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Webcam Expander.
Dear live stream viewers, will you watch my face? It took up your screens and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander.
Webcam Expander.
It's off color optics from a broken cam, and some other child just throws up its hands. The Jost is beaten for showtime now. It's a heady job, and he wants to be a webcam expander.
Webcam Expander. Webcam Expander. So anyway, it's me, the Beetlejuice. I'm down here in the lower left now. 50 easy US dollars and US abacus beads away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So there we go. But yeah, so anyway, if you aren't already watching Doc and Grian, or you didn't realize that Doc was back, Doc is back. Doc's back, baby! Like, you know, in that he had a baby, and then he got COVID, and now he's back. But a Scandinavius man says you nearly killed me with that little jingle. Well, you know, carry a totem, buddy. I don't know. It's not my job to keep your name has, like, your name indicates you're an adult, so I'm gonna trust you to take good care of, your corporeal form there. It's not my job. You're really putting the corpse in corporeal, if you know what I mean. All right, here we go. Let's get that back over that way. Yeah. I am also streaming on my website. Yes. Hey, we got a tip for 5 from Harriet, who says, "Excellent stream." Thank you very much, Harriet. I appreciate that. That's going to put us 45 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. I'll go steal more totems from Impulse. I mean, that's just what you do. Okay. These are not the right trees. I'm just chopping down a random tree. Okay. Great, great planning there. Fantastic. Oh, hey, we gotta go lay our heads down and dream anyway. Because we're so effective at getting things done around here. We wasted the whole day talking about... I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, we wasted... I was gonna say, so we gotta go lay our heads down and dream. Why don't we go do that on this side so I can show you some progress we made earlier today. And I got a message from Cub here. Let's see what this says. He says keep the locker room story to 1 page. And kept. So I'm gonna let him know and kept to 1 page. Okay. Somebody else already slept. Great. I was gonna say, if y'all missed the stream this morning, I also did some work during the HermitCraft call earlier. So let me show y'all where we are at in terms of the pinball machine pixel art here. Joe Hills is HermitCraft's leading cause of deforestation. It's not gonna break anything if I stand on top of this, right? It's not like full of withers. Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That is full of... Okay, that is not a place to stand. Okay. I wanted to show off my pinball machine art from up there, but that's a bad idea. Do not stand on top of that. I don't think I broke anything. I think I flew away in time, but like... It wasn't full of withers. It's just Cubs Shulker collection. Anyway. So, we made a lot of progress here. It's not perfect, but it is definitely coming along. Like I said, no stream tomorrow morning, but extra long stream Friday the 12th. Yep, so, tomorrow night we'll be back here doing more pixel art, I think is the plan. I really wish there was a better place I could stand over here that wouldn't be full of shulkers shooting at me. Oh, some of those shulker things are still targeting me. Can I lure those somewhere? Or will they despawn eventually? Can I lure these into the shopping district? Is that funny? Can I lure these to the shopping district? Will they follow me if I go slow enough? Hey, welcome, Silent Whisperer. We got a bunch of shulker shots coming after us. I'm trying to figure out if I can take them to the shopping district with me. Come on, buddies. It seems like that would be funny to bring a bunch of, So I accidentally flew too close to this shulker farm before. And then a bunch of the shulkers shot at me. And so I've been trying to pull the shulker bullets. I am not doing a great job. Come on. Come on. This way to the shopping district. Silent Whisperer writes, "It would be great if you could put those on our lead, lol." Yeah, I think you're right, Silent Whisperer. I think so. Anyway, for those of y'all just coming in with the raid who've never seen my base before, I'm building a colossal scale custom pinball machine I'm calling Deep Field. I'm theming it off space telescopes. Right now, we've got kind of one of the sides done, part of the back box. We got the back labels and stuff. Because our friend Etho lives back here. This is Etho's house back this way. I'm playing on the HermitCraft server. Right now, BOO, Jevin, Asuma, and I are on, but Asuma is AFK. Anyway, I got the backside done first, because that's the side that Etho would see from his base. And then if we fly this way a little bit, my other neighbor this way is Doc M77. You can see Scar's Castle there. We're using the Bobby mod to load some distant chunks from the cache. I have the spray-painted version of the name of the machine on the prototype here, on this side. This is 128 meters wide and 256 meters deep. And you might say, that's a very peculiar amount of size for a pinball machine. I'll tell you why. It's so that I could make it exactly 2 maps, right? So once we actually get the playfield in, which is not done yet, our little mock-ups like this one, where we got some special characters on the coin door and stuff, will look good. Here's the HermitCraft shopping district over here. If you're not familiar with HermitCraft, we've been playing Minecraft together for like 10 years or something. I don't know. This is Impulse's Empire State Buying or something. My shop, if you like Ringu, the Japanese film that inspired The Ring, then I think you'll appreciate my axolotl shop here, which is a Sodoxolotl climbing out of a bucket. Yep, so that's mine. I built that. You can see my pinball machine back there. It's pretty large. It's pretty large. Cub Fans TCG Arena is over there. Cleo's die shop is right here. There's Cleo's base back that way. And Cub Fans Total Chaos is over there where that shulker farm was that we were looking at. So, yeah, I was just showing off. So right now, I'm still designing the playfield. Like, I'm doing custom art and layout for the playfield and the translate, which will go in the back box here. We're going to have some custom art on the screen as well. We haven't installed a lot of the components yet. Just building out this entire machine, it goes all the way to build height. This has taken me, I don't know, months and months of work just to get this far along. The cabinet dimensions are based on an actual spooky pinball cabinet called Total Nuclear Annihilation, which is a game designed by Scott Denisi. But once again, the cabinet measurements only get you so far because I'm actually trying to build my own custom game in here. That once it actually goes live, you can't actually play a pinball game this large in Minecraft for real because nothing in Minecraft approaches the speed of a pinball at this scale. A pinball coming off a flipper is going like 95 miles an hour. So, here's how this is going to work. This is going to be an elytra course when it's done. So you'll fly up the shooter lane after where the plunger is. You'll cross over here, go around here. There's going to be some pop bumpers in here. Boom, that's part of the elytra course. You'll go down an in lane. The elytra course will come up off the flipper. Probably have a spinner or something here that will hit before eventually going down the out lane, down the drain, and then we'll have components under the wood here that's gonna, make the whole elytra course part here. And then you'll fly up through these these three holes here, two circles and one square. These are actual conduit holes that you would find in a spooky pinball cabinet that they use for running wires and having heat rise from the lower part of the cabinet into the back box where it can be vented out through these vents. So then the third part of the elytra course will be flying around. The back box is where the CPU and a lot of the other more sensitive electronics live in the pinball machine. So anyway, this whole thing is going to be a giant elytra course when it's done. I'm hoping to be done around the end of 2023 with this. This is a colossal scale project. But hey, I play on HermitCraft, and we love colossal scale projects. If you haven't seen Doc M77, I got to give a shout out to Doc. He actually just recovered from COVID, and he took a few weeks off. The YouTube algorithm hates it when you do that. So if you haven't seen his new episode here, let me go ahead and copy and paste a link into my chat here. But yeah, his base is what he calls the perimeter. So that's this thing over here. Normally I can't fly over this because he has an episode in progress, but since he just dropped his episode today, there's no spoilers. But yeah, this is Doc's base. He does all sorts of crazy redstone, including building a machine to mine all this out. And he's now filling it with farms. This is part of the reason I need a mod to render chunks from outside render distance. It's too far from one side of this pit to the other to render the whole base. Grian's base is over there. Good Times with Scars. Scarland Park is everything from that castle through this field here. It's a very ambitious server full of talented people. I'm very lucky to be a part of it. So, NPC Gengar, NPC says, "Are you a real pinball machine maker?" Not at this time. I don't have a workshop, but it's the sort of thing I've been learning about how real pinball machines are made as part of this project. When I take on big projects like this in Minecraft, I try to prioritize things I want to learn about in real life. So, right now, my studio, I don't have space to safely set up like a wood shop and ventilate it for sawdust and all that. But within the next decade, that's a long-term goal of mine. And once I did have something like that set up, I'm trying to design this pinball machine in-game here to be something that I could attempt to build a few years from now once I have a proper, workshop studio. So, yeah, that's, so I'm not there yet. But one day. So yeah, let's see here. So yeah, I linked Doc M's latest video there. Let's see what else is going on. B00 left the game. Okay, so, oh yeah, I was in the process of, I need to put in a bunch of cross beams inside the cabinet. So I was in the process of gathering some more of these birch trees here. I constructed this extra special fancy beacon because we can't just do something lazy here on HermitCraft. You know, it's gotta be a good beacon. You can't have air blocks in your beacon. People think you're not taking this game seriously, let alone far too seriously, which is about our speed. Have I seen the armor stand work Cleo did in Scarland? Yeah, I visited Cleo on stream and saw that the other day. But, yeah, I've been flying around touring everybody else's stuff. I do need to do some of my own work. So, yeah, let's go ahead and quickly grab some of this. Just as a quick reminder as well, we are $45 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. My webcam is currently down here in the lower left. It gets larger when we hit certain tipping milestones. We are $45 away from the next one. Silent Whisperer says, love how the text gets larger the more you try to spam sleeping. Yeah, that's a mod that one of my team members, one of my server operators created that. But it's actually available for public download. It's got about 300 downloads now. But yeah, I was like, y'all, sometimes I sit here spamming the bed trying to go to sleep because I don't realize somebody else has already slept. Is there a way we could, like, make the thing, like, make the text get bigger the longer I click on it? And it turns out there is. It is my favorite mod in in all of Minecraft. It doesn't change anything about the game other than the size of this until the words "only at night" turn bright red and fill the screen. And the longer you click on it, the longer it'll do that. Only at night. Hey, welcome Pool Shark Wizard in the Twitch chat. So yeah, let me go ahead and get a link to that bed mod for you real quick. Silent Whisperer says, I need this in my life. Honestly, it's great. It's great, because I'll realize, like, oh man, I've just been clicking on the bed while looking at the chat, and it's just gotten huge. And yeah, the text starts stretching like blood is dripping. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. So, yeah, let me go ahead and post you a link to that. That's on CurseForge, MC Mod's Toxic Beds. But yeah, Toxic is a valued member of my staff who operates our modded server for me. But yeah, it's honestly, that's what I want out of a mod. I want something that adds a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of delight. You know, I want to feel a bit of joy when I play a video game, you know? Video games should be fun, but they should also be like, what? They should be startling in pleasing ways, and that thing startles me in pleasing ways all the time. I've had that mod for like 3 months, and it still surprises me. Probably more than 3 months now that I'm thinking about it. But a while. I'm bad at calendars. Terrible at calendars, it turns out. But yeah, so we're just, taking advantage of that haste beacon and our nice little diamond axe here to grab some of this birch. Technically, there are some people on the server that run a birch shop, but when you operate, when you're building a project on this scale, it's like the number of cross beams and supports that I need to put inside the cabinet. We cannot buy out somebody's shop every 2 days. Like, at a certain point, if I need this much birch, I need to gather it myself on stream. So that's what we're doing. Electra says, wow, we're carrying a lot of totems tonight. Is it a dangerous day? Oh, we just faced off against the Pharaoh Cub fan in the TCG Hermit Trading Card Game Arena. I don't know if y'all seen, but we actually have physical TCG cards that are on sale between now and May 15th. I do need to disclose for Federal Trade Commission reasons that I do have a financial interest in the success of this game, as I do receive some royalties from it. Mentioning this, though, this is not technically a, exclamation point ad sponsored stream, because I helped work on the game, so there are kind of certain rules for a product that you helped make. Like, if you're co-author on a book, and then you link the book you made, you don't have to call it a sponsored stream. Stephanie Hall says, what's the projected print date for the cards? The projected print date is fall... Well, print date... we're hoping to have them in your hands fall 2023. Some of the cards are going to start getting printed sooner so that we can sign them and get them into the randomizer. Goran says, pretty awesome, congrats. Yeah, Goran, have you seen my card in particular? Let me go to the card gallery here and see if I can find pack, HermitCraft, and then, let's see. You know what? I'm not sure what page my card is on. I wish I could show more per page. It was on page 4 for a while, I think. Yeah, so I don't know if my rare card's out yet, but here's the common. People will not be able to buy individual cards. This is just showcasing the artwork. So they're adding, as the art is getting done, they're filling in the gaps in the gallery here. But I don't think that the art is done for my rare card. No, the art is not yet done for my rare card. The biggest thing holding us up at this point is that we've got art. Well, the pre-order doesn't close until May 15th. We've got the artists, several artists. Beef has a whole team of artists working on getting the illustrations done. But the thing is, you need to really print all this stuff as kind of one big batch to keep the manufacturing costs down, because one of the biggest costs of manufacturing is changing a machine from one process to another, right? So basically, we run the pre-order. We use the pre-order money to make the down payments to book the machine time and everything, and also to get the end of the art paid for and hired out. But it looks like right now, our first run, with the current number of pre-orders, we would be printing about 700,000 cards. Now, once again, though, pre-orders don't close until May 15th. Maybe some people are still going to order. I mean, so the thing is, the first run ever of Magic the Gathering was 2.7 million cards. And the first printing of our game, we're at 0.7 million. So we're still like a fifth the size of what would be considered a commercially viable print run for a retail product. So that's one of the reasons this is still basically a boutique printing. We can't quite hit the economy of scale that you need to get the good rates, but we have hit the minimum we needed to get some okay rates, which is helpful. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, it's still a lot of cards, but like, you know, when a place like Wizards of the Coast gambles on a new game, they say, okay, well, we don't know if this game's going to be successful or not, but we do know we can't make money on it if we print less than 2.7 million cards. Right? Or 2.6 million, something like that. So this is definitely still one of those things where we're kind of, you know, this is a labor of love small print thing. It might not seem like small print to do 700,000 of something, but like, yeah. Yeah, that's why we can't get the cards competitive with, like, Pokemon cards on a per-pack basis. I'm sorry, y'all. I wish we could, but... yeah. Like, to get the economies of scale you need to get that kind of pricing, you need to be doing a run of millions of cards at a time. But yeah, I'm very excited about the trading card game. So I'm actually... I don't know what we're supposed to say about this yet. But, Beef is organizing some trading card game live streams next weekend. To kind of help get folks hype as a final push before the pre-orders close. Once the pre-orders close, we are not necessarily going to be able to do a second printing of these cards. We might do expansions or something down the line. But like I said, the kind of minimum run size for these cards is huge to have them be anywhere near economical. Polaris North Star says, wish I was in a position to buy some. The cards look amazing so far. Well, let's talk about that real quick. One of the things I do love about this, Polaris, is that you will hopefully be able to buy a Joe Hills card in the secondary market super cheap. If I tried to do this with any other sort of merch that was Joe Hills merch, like a Joe Hills t-shirt or Joe Hills plushies or whatever, the only people who would pre-order and buy Joe Hills plushies, and I wouldn't be able to print more than I pre-ordered, right, or manufacture more than people pre-ordered. The only people who spent $40 on Joe Hills plushies would be people who wanted Joe Hills plushies. You wouldn't be able to buy one for $1 later. The thing is, there's a lot of people buying HermitCraft TCG cards that don't care about me at all, okay? So if you think about how many, like, fans there are of a bunch of different hermits who just, for whatever reason, my humor isn't their style, they're going to be like, oh man, I love XP Crafted, so I bought this card game, but I got this stupid Joe Hills card I don't want, you know? There's somebody out there who watches Cleo's videos and is like, oh, I hate when Joe shows up. He's the worst part of any Cleo video. And they're not going to throw those cards away. They're going to go to conventions, and when they run into somebody who's like, oh my gosh, I love Cleo and XP Crafted too. You know, it's a shame I couldn't get a Joe Hills card, though, because he's my favorite. That person's going to go, oh, I hate Joe Hills. Do you want this card for practically nothing, right? So even if you can't buy packs up front, the folks who are buying the packs up front will subsidize your opportunity to have these later. And I'll sign it for you. If you show up at a convention with a Joe Hills card, I will sign it. I'll write, howdy, Polaris North Star, Joe Hills here, on the card with a Sharpie, which is better than the pre-signed ones that randomly get put in there, because those won't say your name unless it's especially creepy. It would be funny if I signed one of them, howdy, Jeff, Joe Hills here, and we put it in the randomizer, and it got shuffled into some guy named Jeff's deck. So he unwraps the cards, and it's like, how did they know? But yeah. I think you're going to have a chance to get a card, even if you don't get a chance to buy an entire thing. Anyway, welcome, Barbie's little sister. Thank you for sending your family over here with that raid the other night. It's always good to see you. Sorry we haven't been able to hang out much. Same goes for Goran. Sorry, Goran. I have been busy. There's no chance that y'all are going to be coming to PlayOnCon down in Birmingham, Alabama, right? That seems like it might be your speed. It's a gaming convention at a summer camp. So they've got all the things you would expect, like Mario Kart and Smash Brothers and, you know, board game tournaments and stuff like that. But then they also have, like, canoes and climbing walls and all this other stuff. Just pinballing in Texas. Sorry to have missed that. But yeah, I've been going to PlayOnCon for like 12 or 13 years now. It's fantastic every year. I run the Minecraft contest there. There's a build contest for kids and for adults. And the way it works is the adults and the kids are both judged in the same category. But with the kids, I talk about how great every element of their build is. And with the adults, I just completely trash them. And you know, so basically I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, I could tell that you did some Frank Lloyd Wright inspired architecture here. But, you know, you also, and then I'll just, like, find something super nitpicky and then be like, so you get 0 points and this 5-year-old wins. How does it feel to lose to a 5-year-old who had a way better build than you? And then the 5-year-olds are like, what? I beat the adults! Ah! It's, and then I also judge the table flipping contest every year, which was, of course, inspired by Jesus at the temple. Although he wasn't judged on distance. But the table flipping contest, we see how far you can rage flip a gaming table. So it's a lot of fun. It's a very fun event. Would anyone trade beehives for birch? I don't know, but that would be a good thing to find out, because I am getting a lot of beehives now. Oh yeah, let me make sure we haven't had any tips roll in. Cool. We're all good. How do I get my birch trees to grow right next to each other? It's random which saplings grow. So I just plant them everywhere and then chop them down as they come. It's pretty simple. Yeah, it's literally table flipping contest. You see how far you can flip a table. We have learned a lot about safety. There's a safe way to do it, and if you don't do it the safe way, you get disqualified. And I yell at you. I'm very efficient and safe. I actually have a video of one of the earlier... it used to be that Aurelian judged the table flipping contest. But Aurelian doesn't come to PlayOnCon anymore, so now I judge it. But I actually made a video. Table. This was a long time ago, before they moved to the camp setting. This was just in a parking lot of a hotel. But yeah, here's the table flipping contest video if anybody wants. See if Impulse needs hives. He's not online. Okay, we'll ask him next time we see him. But yeah, I filmed that 10 years ago at PlayOnCon. Oh, jeez. Years are getting shorter. Lines on your face are getting longer. Feels like you're treading water, and the riptide's growing stronger. Don't panic, can't fight it, like Texas or City Hall. Hey, welcome to Notorious LSP. Hope you're doing great. Noxonymous says, are there style points? No, it is purely judged on distance. I don't have the aptitude to judge people on style for table flipping. Although people do attempt to do it stylishly because they want to win the acclaim of the assembled contestants. We usually have Yurgi, how many dozen people would you say usually show up? Yurgi always goes to PlayOnCon. Yurgi, how many people usually line up for the table flipping contest? I feel like it's 3 to 5 dozen, but that might be low. Does that sound... What sounds right to you? How many dozen people line up? Hey, Necro, please watch the caps there. You don't need to yell in all caps. Just as a treat. Yurgi says, yeah, that sounds about right. The line is usually pretty impressive. Thank you, Yurgi. Okay. Yeah, we're accidentally gathering a lot of things that are not birch as part of this process, too. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to gather a bunch of this stuff and a bunch of these sticks and then put those back in that, grab that. Okay. Let's, hold on. Just toss these surplus leaves in there. Let's go throw this trash away. Random Method says, I like that your first credit is Mox One Direction on YouTube. One Direction, yeah. Because it was hip with the kids. I like making fun of the things that the kids like. That's why the theme song to one of my Monday afternoon shows is a parody of True Detective Season 1 theme. Because that's what the kids are into. And you gotta let them know that, you know, what they hold dear can be mocked. Okay, so we're gonna go to the dumpster area. The dumpster area has gotten a little bit overflowy lately. Yep, so I've been putting these surplus trash bags just kind of out and about here. Every time Pearl visits, it's a little bit worse. I think she's coming through tomorrow. So, yeah. I do want to show off, though. My friend Zombie Cleo has been working on some armor stand stuff. And this wheelchair kid is, like, one of, like, the coolest things. This is Good Times with Scars, Scarland. And Cleo has been populating the place. And, like, this is so cool. It's multiple pickaxes there on invisible armor stands. But, Oh no, the sun's setting over Scarland. Wait, can you actually fly straight through there? I don't think I've ever done that. Let's see if it's safe. I think there's hanging chains, so I need to not hit those. Yeah, good, good, good. Hey, we got a tip rolling in via PayPal from Albrick, who says, Joe just ordered my TCG card game. If I get a Joe Hills card, do you have a P.O. box I can send it to with a donation to be signed? Good question, Albrick. Let me go ahead and get that tip on the board. That's going to get us 40 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. So I'm kind of doing this Major League Baseball style, where if you want a signed card, you got to show up in person or send, like, give the card to somebody you know and trust who's going to be at Penny Arcade Expo or a convention I'm going to be at, right? And have them find me and get it signed. I'm going to be posting, hey, come get your card signed. I'm going to be at these events. So the thing is, in order to prevent, like, weird collectors from, like, hoarding a million autographed things, basically you only sign stuff when there's somebody in front of you with the card. So send somebody to get in front of me with a card at an event, like a convention or after a panel at an event or something, and it'll get signed. But no, I'm not going to be accepting and mailing back anything. It's just too much liability, too, with the cards getting lost in the mail, possibly, and all this other stuff. It's... NPC, Gengar NPC says, would you be playing Minecraft, you could only play on Bedrock? If so, would you even grind as hard? I don't know. I don't really play on Bedrock. I don't wanna. As far as I know, I don't have to. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like a hypothetical where if you're like, hey, would you play on Minecraft, or would you play Minecraft still if you could only use a Microsoft keyboard or something? It's like, I don't know. It'd be annoying. I could probably do it if I had to. I don't know if I would like it as much. There's a reason I don't play with a Microsoft keyboard. Because they're all wavy and weird. Like, yeah. So, I don't know. That question's too hypothetical for me. Okay, let's switch back over to this tab here. We got alerts coming in. Okay. NPC Gengar says they're planning on killing Java sooner or later because it makes less money. I mean, the thing is, we could just keep playing Java if we don't need the new blocks. We could just pay somebody to create a mod that backports the new functionality they added to Java. Right? So let's say that, like, Java 120 was the last version ever. Then when Bedrock 121 comes out, we could say, well, we only care about 3 of these features. Let's pay a modder $4,000 to make a HermitCraft only mod that adapts those features. And then we just keep playing Java. Like, they can't make us stop playing Java. They can't make us not hire people to add functionality we want via mods to the existing Java, you know? Like, I don't... Like, at this point, we don't need Mojang to play what we want to play. Did Pearl ever offer to build a dumpster for me? No, I never asked. I think it's funnier if I keep filling up scars and overflowing them. Okay, so here we go. Let's get some more of these in here. Life-size teddy bear says you would need to replicate the authentication and skin servers if Mojang were to shut them down. That, I'm pretty sure people already do that. That would not be hard. People do that for old games all the time. Like, we work with modders on a regular basis. We hire freelance developers to do stuff. Many of us run our own servers. You know, it's not a problem. I think it would make Mojang look a lot worse if they tried to cancel Java and we just kept playing it than if they keep it around. ZB says, wait, y'all hire modders? Yeah. For all sorts of stuff. Like, for example, I have a modder on my staff who made the bed mod here. Sometimes we might contact people who work on mods and see if they would be willing to add particular features, that sort of thing. Like, most of us, a lot of people on HermitCraft use the replay mod. We're all in their Patreon thing. Like, we're already giving them money every month. We have an existing relationship with them. If we really needed something added to replay mod, we could, you know, say, hey, in the patrons Discord or whatever, how much would it cost for the development time to add this specific thing? If it's not, like, if we have an idea that's like, hey, it seems like this might be helpful for everybody, then we could say, hey, have you considered adding this? That might be cool to work on. But if we're like, hey, we need something that we know only HermitCraft needs, we could just say, hey, here's a few grand. Can you do this? What's the wackiest thing the Hermit's ever asked a modder to work on? Probably the bed mod. That makes the text on the beds big. Lakshmi13 says, you have turned my father's house into a den of thieves? I don't know if the rising intonation is going to help you there, Lakshmi, but yeah, that would, yeah, if you're trying to practice for PlayOnCon, that's a good one to yell when you're flipping a table. Alright, here we get these logs that are going on. Boom. Yeah, we're accumulating some bees unintentionally here. Have I thought about playing an older version just for the memories? I don't know. I'm not nostalgic like that. Sometimes we visit old worlds, but I usually load them up in the latest version of Minecraft, because trying to run old versions of Java or whatever can be trouble. It's more of a headache than I need. What if we put all these extra beehives on the outside of Impulse's bee place? I think he walks by, he's like, wait, what? Did somebody move all my hives? But they're actually just extra ones. Is that funny? Does that work? It would be goofy, says Observer Kane. Hey, Daniel J. McGrail, had a pretty good day. Thanks for asking. Okay, we're going to wrap up the stream shortly. Just as a quick reminder, We're going to do a last call for tips. Wrap up the stream in about 5 minutes. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. It's a viewer-supported stream. I'm not a Twitch affiliate or partner, so tipping directly through PayPal is the preferred way to support the stream. Okay. I can tell I'm starting to fade super fast. I gotta... Like I said, I got a big thing tomorrow morning, so I can't do the stream. But I gotta be alert. 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 So we're trying to get to bed at a reasonable hour, if at all possible. Daniel J. McGrail says, what kind of big thing? I don't know, Daniel. It could be anything. It could be like a big pinball machine or something else. Who can say? But, so no morning stream tomorrow, but extra mega large morning stream on Friday the 12th of May. Here's the Friday the 12th of May announcement tweet. Why is that not copying and pasting? 12th of May, save the date. Quinn and I are doing a 6-hour Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 Tears of the Kingdom 2023 mega stream. No worries, Stephanie Hall. Those summer camps are not cheap. I get it. I get it. But thank you for hanging out nonetheless. The show is always free to enjoy for everyone here. Hey, username. Yeah, you're welcome for the help with Decked Out. I'll do what I can. Alrighty. Boy, I'm at the point where it's like... I said I'm going to wrap up in 5 minutes, and I look at the clock and I go, oh, has it been 5 minutes left? It's been 45 seconds. Okay. Powering through. Powering through. This is good, because you really want the caffeine to, like, zero out right when you're wrapping up the stream, so you can get to bed quicker. So I completely nailed that. I was shooting for 10:30 on that, and I have succeeded. Yeah, Cha-Cha, Tango says he doesn't want any more help on terraforming at the moment because there's a lot of active spoilers going on in the Decked Out region. And, yeah, he's doing some changes that he does not want us to see. What was that noise? Wait. Can I trick them into shooting a bee and then having the bees attack them? Hold on. If they attack a bee, will the bees attack them? Does anybody know this? Oh, there's a lot more of them than I... Which means it should be easier to get them to attack the bees. They're here for my beacon. Come on, shoot the bees. Ah, that one's too close. Cha-Cha, this is my beacon. I made it from blocks. Do you like it? It gives me haste. I made a fancy beacon. I thought, it's HermitCraft. Why use 174 blocks when 329 will do? I just think it would be so funny if these guys got swarmed by the bees, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. Okay, bees. They got one of them. They got the Bannerman. I mean, well, we got the proof of concept. Wait. That one's still red. Who's he mad at? So I tricked the pillagers into shooting one of the bees. But it looks like only the pillager that shot one of the bees. Like, it doesn't make them mad at all of them. So, okay, we learned something. There's going to be like a million bees down there, aren't there? It's going to be a problem for later. New pillager farm. The bees die after stinging, so you can only use it a limited number of times. Oh, I didn't know they died after stinging. That makes me sad. Welcome, official AJ Zoomer. Okay. So, anyway. I think Scar was saying hi to the B00. To the 1 hundo. Anyway, it has been 5 minutes since I gave the last call for tips warning. So it is now safe for me to wrap up the stream. Let's see. Wow, a lot of people streaming tonight. It looks like it's side scroll karaoke over on Quinn Hills' channel. And that's where, so Quinn Hills is the hills in particular that's going to be joining me for the May 12th Zelda 6-hour stream. NJ says, I'll hopefully see you tomorrow, right? Hopefully, NJ, but I honestly, I don't know. Like, everything going on tomorrow is so nuts. I do not want to overpromise. Tomorrow, yeah, I don't know. So anyway, we're going to raid my sister, Redacted Hills. When you get over there, raid messages, howdy y'all, Joe Hills right here. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do-do-do.